Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more Magic. Still playing Azorius Combo. Looking at an opening hand with 2 mana. We've got a Wall of Omens, and we're 1 mana away from a Guard Gamazoa that we can cast, so we have some nice decent defense. We've got a Cloud Shift that we can use early on that wall to start drawing cards should we need to. Then we've got the Win Condition, although it's 7 mana, a bit ways away, and we got the Baneslayer. So this looks pretty decent. We're going to keep this on the play. Drop a Guildgate into play and pass it over to Royal Tiro, the Savior. I like his avatar, I must say. And he's playing 60 cards, so and he starts off with Satyr Hoplite. So we could be looking at the old Hoplite into whatever that enchantment is called, Furor of the Bitten. So he has a 4/4 coming at us. But we've got the Guard Gamazoa for the turn after that. That can just brick wall it. So for now, let's first of all, let's hope he doesn't start like that. Second of all, let's play the Wall of Omens and draw cards. So now we picked up a land off the top, and we picked up another one off our Wall of Omens. So we're in pretty good shape here to get to this Baneslayer. We're going to be able to cast Gamazoa next turn. So we're not in the worst shape against that Satyr Hoplite. But if he puts Furor on it this turn, we're taking... Oh, he's playing red-white. He could be playing the whole Ethereal Armor thing in Boros. That's another 1 mana enchantment that would look pretty sweet on a Satyr Hoplite. He could have both of them and just make this... Well, it would be a base 3/3 plus the... No, he's just going Infernal Fist here. Just going to make it a 4/2, I believe. Yeah, so he's got a 4/2 that he can pay red mana and sacrifice the enchantment to deal 2 damage to target creature or player, but I'm just not going to block that. Since I've got the Guard Gamazoa that can stop that Hoplite, and then I can keep the wall for any future attackers. So picked up a Planar Cleansing, which looks like it has potential to be pretty good in this matchup. So, but we'll just get the Guard Gamazoa out into play. He could have Bolt of Keranos to kill it, or Resounding Thunder. Wouldn't put that past any red deck to include those spells in their deck. Well, we're not going to see a Bolt of Keranos this turn because it's double red. But Resounding Thunder is still a possibility. But no, he's going to play a Mentor of the Meek, which is okay. He's going to start drawing some cards off that. But for now, it's kind of pointless for him to attack. And also, if he picks up a Shock, picked up a Think Twice, which is good. If he picks up a Shock, he can cast that and sacrifice his Infernal Fist to deal with the Gamazoa. But for now, we're just going to play the 4th land here. Probably what I'll do, I might spend that Cloud Shift on that Wall of Omens. I might block something this turn if he attacks, which, again, it's not very likely that he will. But if he does, I can Cloud Shift the Wall of Omens, draw another card, and then Think Twice for another card. To me, this deck is all about drawing as many cards in the early game as possible, just to get to the late game. So for now, he's played an Elite Vanguard. He's going to draw a card off his Mentor of the Meek trigger. Vanguard is just 2 1-for-1. And let's see. Not much real value to attacking here unless he's got a combat trick of some kind. And if he does, I've got Cloud Shift. So he's going to put an Ethereal Armor, which I was just talking about earlier, which is +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. He's going to drop that on the Elite Vanguard there, but it's fairly safe to say he's not going to attack this turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're just going to play Think Twice here, and I am going to Cloud Shift the wall. Oh, especially now that we have the Archaeomancer, so I'm just going to Cloud Shift the wall. Really want to get to land drop number 6. Excuse me, and blast the board and follow it up with a Sphinx Bone Wand. But we cannot seem to get land number 5, but we picked it up. Not going to play the Baneslayer here. No real need. Since I've got a second Archaeomancer, will I play that now? I'm just going to hold open to Think Twice in the graveyard, to be perfectly honest. I can take a small hit from a Mentor here. Just going to hold open that Think Twice and hope he overextends on this turn and that I manage to pick up an untapped land, and I'll just blow the board. So for now, I'm just going to sit on our laurels a little bit. See what he does now that he's on 4 mana. We could take a bit of a blast here if he has removal for that Gamazoa. He's playing a Rabblemaster, which is everybody's favorite card. Some real nice synergy with Mentor of the Meek because it creates free tokens every single turn to trigger him, so I really want to blow up the board this turn. So he drew 1 card off it, so he's still got 3 cards in his hand. And of course his goblins are forced to attack. So he's coming in here like this. I'm just going to prevent 4. I'm planning on blowing up the board. So I should have drawn a card to see if I picked up a land. I missed that. I'm gonna block here in case I don't pick up a land. I should have used to think twice first. And if I had a 6th land, I could have blocked 4 here, and then knowing I was going to cast the Planar Cleansing. So picked up a Cloud Shift, which with 2 Archaeomancers in hand, I'm just going to do right now to draw another card, because I really want to blast the board with a Mentor and a Rabble Master in play. So there's our 6th land. So took 4 there that I didn't need to. Should have only taken 1 because I'm an idiot. But what can you do? What can you do? So our guys can't attack. So for now, we just gonna pop the board. Say see you later to all that stuff. And if we pick up another land, I'll just jam this Beaumont, and then we'll get going with Archaeomancer into Cloud Shift right away. We've got a Cloud Shift in our hand. 2 more in the graveyard. Playing a Regathan Firecat, which is a 4/1 for 3 mana. I guess he's playing that because he has Ethereal Armor in his deck. He can give it first strike. I mean, it is 4 power for 3 mana, but overall the card's not that great. Picked up the Beaumont. But we got a tapped land, so we can't play it on this turn. I'm sorry, we picked up a gate. No, we had the Beaumont all along. So I think right now I just what's in here that I can get back? I can go get a Planar Cleansing, which is not something I want to do right now. I can go get a Cloud Shift, but I already have it. I'm just going to put the Baneslayer in front of that thing. Hopefully we don't see an act of treason, but I can Cloud Shift in response to any sort of shenanigans, because I've got the 2 Archaeomancers here to get the Cloud Shifts back. He's on 6 mana though. Lots of big scary stuff in red on 6 mana. Inferno Titans, Stormbreath is 5, Charmbreaker Devils. Although Charmbreaker Devils isn't scary here because there's no spells for him to get back. So let's see what he does against the Baneslayer. Let's see, he's thinking he's only got 3 cards. Really wish that last land had been... he's putting a Galvanic Arc right here. That's going to give his creature a first strike. And it deals 3 damage to target creature or player, which he's going to send at me. And he's going to put a Maniacal Rage on it. So now he's got a 6/3 first striker. And he's going to come in at me. My only concern is that he has a God's Willing here. Well, I've got the Cloud Shift if he has that. I'm willing to trade a Baneslayer for 3 cards and 5 life. So we'll just trade that off, go up to 14. And he's down to 1 card in his hand, so that's a pretty easy trade in my opinion. So right now I'm just going to jam the Sphinx Beaumont while I can. And while he's only got 1 card in hand, and then next turn we'll Archaeomancer a Cloud Shift. Actually, I can just Archaeomancer a Planar Cleansing since I already have a Cloud Shift, although... No, I'll have double Cloud Shift because he could have removal in response to a shift, so then I've got the second one, so... We'll Archaeomancer here for a Cloud Shift. Gotta let the Dissolve down to cast it, but, you know, with him with 1 card in hand and me with the Sphinx Beaumont in hand, or on the battlefield, it's not looking good for him. And like I said, if I Cloud Shift and he casts removal in response, I can Cloud Shift again in response, so that's the joy of having double Cloud Shift. So let's aim it at his face. Yes. Get the Cloud Shift. And then Cloud Shift. Throw it at his face. If the card he's got in his hand is no good, he might figure out what's going on here and just concede the game rather than watch all this. I know I would. So let's just keep doing it. Players, Royal Tiro. Yes. And I'm not going to leave. You know, normally if I only had the pieces, I would only leave one. I would leave 1 mana up. But since I've got another Archaeomancer and another Cloud Shift in hand, I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to go and tap all my mana here. And there we go. He's down to 10. And we only need to do this twice more. So let's just go Cloud Shift, Players, Royal Tarot, and then we'll dissolve our own Cloud Shift. Hopefully that makes Mr. Laskowski happy. But I'm sure the rest of the game didn't. And keep another dissolve on top and hit him for 6. And the win. So there's Sphinx Bone Wand. You untap with it and Archaeomancer Cloud Shift. It's a pretty quick death. And it also nukes the opposing board if your opponent's got one. So it's pretty sweet. Anyways, how long was that? That was only 10 minutes. Let's see if I can find another game. Same guy. Is it the same guy? I don't know. I don't know, I'm bad at that. Maybe I'm just looking at his avatar and it looks like mine. I can't really tell you. Is that the same guy? I know I've seen the gamer tag before, so I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, Sphinx Bone Wand is pretty fun. Alright, this opening hand here, again, we've got the on the play with the Wall of Omens, the Cloud Shift that we can use, Archaeomancer to get it back, and a Gamazoa once we're on 3 lands, so that looks pretty solid to me. Pretty much the same thing we did last game. Let's see if we stare down a Satyr Hoplite, and if it is the same guy. It's white mana, still a good chance. Alrighty, didn't pick up a land, but we're going to cast Wall of Omens here. Didn't pick up a land, but we got to think twice, which is good. And Mr. Tarot, the Savior, is going to play red mana. Yeah, it's the same guy. Hero of Iroas. It's a little bit annoying, but we've got this thing if we can ever get it into play. Block that all day long. And picked up the Bone Wand. Picked up the Bone Wand. Picked up the Bone Wand. So I'm going to Cloud Shift first. I can think twice and hope to hit a land, but if I Cloud Shift, if I think twice, I have to hit a Plains in order to be able to shift for an extra card. Whereas if I shift, I can hit any basic and still be able to cast my think twice. So I'm going to shift here. See if we can draw a basic land. It's an island, so now we can cast a think twice, but we'll just hold our mana open for the turn just to bluff a nullify or something. So let's see what he does here with the hero. He's going to put another Rabblemaster in play. So that's, again, a very powerful card. So he's obviously going to attack with both here. And we are going to take 1 off the Goblin token. So that Rabblemaster is going to get out of control pretty fast. Pretty fast, but the... Hold on, timer, Jesus. Draw a card. The Guard Gamazoa is going to pick off the Goblin tokens at the very least. But it's not going to deter any attacks from the Rabblemaster itself. So honestly, I'm going to have to block there. So we can just put a bunch of walls into play by the looks of it. But I'm still not feeling the hottest about this one now that he went into a Goblin Rabblemaster here. Alright, so he's on 4 mana. Let's see what kind of nasty enchantments he's going to play out. I have a feeling he's at that point in the game. Here's a Galvanic Arc, so that's going to give one of his creatures first strike. Probably would have put that on the Rabblemaster myself, but he's going to kill off the Guard Gamazoa. So we're in for a beat in this one. You know, last game he had a solid board too, but we managed to hit the Planar Cleansing, so that's kind of what won the game in that matchup. Here we're short on mana, and even if we draw the cleansing, we're you know, we've only got 1 white source, so I'm pretty much gonna have a hard time winning this one. I think I'm gonna have to. I hope I pick up a basic land, hopefully a Plains, so I can Archaeomancer for that Cloud Shift, and just start fogging the Rabblemaster with the Wall of Omens and blinking it to draw cards. It's not a Plains, it's an Angelic Edict, so yeah, this is not good. I'm just going to put the wall into play, although it just doesn't do me anything. But I don't think Archaeomancer, you know, for a spell that I can't cast is any better. And I certainly don't want to hold up counter magic in the face of the board that he's got on the go over there, so. Now he's on 5 mana. And he's going to be attacking with a 5/2 Goblin Rabblemaster, which is... yeah, I'm going to get aggroed out here in this one. Unless some crazy miracle happens. So here's Ethereal Armor. He's putting on a token, which is pretty good, you know. Means that if I want to get rid of it, I got to put removal on it. Plus, you know, I've only got 2 blockers. So this forces through more damage for him. So he's obviously attacking with everything. Rabble Master represents the most. So I'm going to block there. And I'm just going to block. Doesn't matter which 3. I guess I should. Yeah, doesn't matter. If he had some type of targeting spell, you know, to go at the hero, he could punch through. But I'm pretty much in trouble. Pretty much in a bad way here. And we've got that Regathan Firecat again. But I'm a ways away from a planar cleansing. Picked up another Guard Gamazoa. I mean, it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, I'm pretty much dead to rights here. Dead to rights. Okay, I can't see any way I can win this game. You know, with 1 white source here. I mean, if I pick up a basic land, I can at least get rid of the Rabble Master. Stop the flow of tokens, but I'm on 8 and I'm going to go much lower than that this turn. So anyway, here comes a pile of stuff. I'm going to pick off the Firecat. I'm going to block here. I'm going to block here. Looks like I'm going to 2, so if he's got even so much as a coordinated assault or a shock, then I'm just dead. So yeah, we're in a bit of a bad way. I need to draw 2 planes and a planar cleansing on this turn. No, he's just going to cast a Firecat. But essentially we just got the shit beat out of us by a Goblin Rabble Master. Here's 1 planes. And I will kill it because it annoyed me so much. And that is that. So yeah, we got, in the first game we managed to draw a bunch of cards and resolve a planar cleansing. And in the second game, he went hero into Rabble Master. And the Rabble Master just beat the fuck out of us. You know, as it is wont to do. So here he comes. That's the thing about the walls, is that they don't stop his tokens and they don't stop the Rabble Master from attacking here. So anyway, here we go. We're taking 3-7, and we're only on 2. So yeah, we just took a beating there. Absolutely just got stomped in the face by a Rabble Master. Okay, so there's that. Not very many outs in the deck to a Rabble Master, honestly. Just Peel from Reality can slow it down a little bit. It's not great. Planar Cleansing can beat it, obviously. Reprisal can kill it once it triggers, if it attacks and goes above 4 power. But there's only 1 of those in the deck, and Angelic Edict is 5 mana, so that, like I say, it's extremely slow. And sorcery speed. So anyway, that's 2 games against the same guy, 1 win, 1 loss. We get to see the Sphinx Beaumont victory, and we got to see the Goblin Rabble Master just go totally out of control. So I hope you enjoyed the games, and we'll see you for another one tomorrow.